All right, guys. So this is module 3, day 3, the independent practice. I know some of you guys may have had trouble with this, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over it with you. So first things first, you need to look at the expenses that the family spent, so that way you can be able to use that to help you solve the problem for the scenarios. So first things first, we're gonna start off with scenario 3. Okay, so scenario 3, it says one night John, Louie, Bonnie went to see a local baseball play a game. Each bought a game ticket and had a hat that cost $10. How much was each ticket to enter the ballpark? So keep in mind they spent a total of $103.83 on the tickets and also the hat cost. So when it says which option did you use, you can, for me, I'm going to use option 2 to show you guys how to do this. So you can put option 2, or you can put whatever one you feel like was easier out of option 2, 1 through 3. And then you'll explain your steps here. So I'm going to go ahead and put my dot cam up really quickly so I can show you how to do option 2. So option 2 is a tape diagram. So first things first, I'm going to draw my tape diagram, and I'm going to label the total value $103.83, because that is the total for the hats and the tickets. Okay, and I'm gonna use whatever information I already know. So I know that I don't know the ticket cost, so I'm just gonna use a T for ticket, and that'll be my unknown value right now, and my variable. And then I'm going to also write down hats and put $10 for hats, because I know that that's how much the hats cost. All right, so first things first, we know that there were 3 people that went to the game. It was John, Bonnie, and Louie. So I'm going to label each part in the tape diagram for each person. And also I'm going to put T plus 10, because each one of them got a ticket and also a hat. And we don't know the price of the ticket. That's why we're putting a T there instead of a number. So that's what we're going to start off with. So based on this, we know that if we do a repeated addition, we'll get 30. And we know that 10 is the hat cost, so we know 10, 20, 30. The total hat cost, so total hat cost is 30. So what we need to do now is find the total cost for the tickets. So since this is a total for both hats and the tickets, and this is a total for the hats, we have to subtract the full total for the hats and tickets. So we have to subtract the total number of hats from the total from that they spent all together. So I'm gonna make this into a decimal so I can subtract, and I get $73. So I know that my total ticket cost was $73.83. But we're not done yet, because this tells us how much he spent on tickets, but it doesn't tell us how much each individual ticket costs. So since we have 3 people, and this was a total that they spent for 3 people, we have to divide that by 3. And we'll do the division. Make sure you put that decimal, oops, sorry. Accidentally put 2, that is 4, because 4 times 3 is 12. And then you bring the decimal. Ooh, sorry guys. That's a 6. So 6 times 3 is 18. Got 0. We still bring that 3 down. And 1 times 3 is 3. And we'll get a remainder of 0. So we know that the total ticket cost, for 1, I'm just going to say for 1 is $24.61. So there is your answer.